Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Hey there, folks. My name is Brad Varnell, and this is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. And today I am excited for another segment of our token teasers. Today I've got the CEO and one of the co-founders of a project that we are super excited to be sharing with you. The project's name is LinqAI, and we've got George, one of the co-founders, with us today. Thank you so much for sharing some of your time with us today, George.
Anytime. Great to be here.
Awesome, man. So you are over in the UK, you said, kind of winding down your day.
That's right.
But excited to have you. Really looking forward to diving a little bit deeper into, LinqAI and exactly, the problems that it is solving. We talked a little bit off camera, and I mentioned, one of the things that's really important to this channel is that we find projects that can be around for, decades. And in order for a project or a company to be around long term, it's got to be solving a problem. It's got to have real world utility. And so, with that, let's talk a little bit about that. But maybe, just tell all of my, viewers, my community, a little bit about you, how you got involved in blockchain, and how LinqAI kind of came about.
So it'd be cast your minds back to sort of 2020, just before that sort of exciting bull run that we had back there. And I was introduced to crypto from a friend and sort of just spent sort of 12 months in 2020 sort of just digging around, self-learning, lots of YouTube videos, and just couldn't even tell you what it was apart from the tech that excited me about the space. I think the fact that it's, in its infancy, still what was exciting, and that everyone was still sort of aggressively learning. So reached out to a project and joined a project sort of as in an operational role, and that project did pretty well. And that sort of then evolved into another project. And then it was kind of in the sort of a similar space, and sort of fumbled through a few things, learned a lot of lessons along the way during that sort of bull market, and the product development cycles. So decided to sort of do the 2023, the start of 2023, when GPT sort of launched 3.5. That was a real sort of defining moment for myself, and especially my co-founder, who's a technical co-founder. He had this concept he'd been working on for many years, unbeknownst to me, and he just needed the technology to catch up with the concept. And so LinqAI was born sort of in February when we launched the token. February this year. So a full year of him mulling over and doing some development in his own time, and then sort of knew me from a previous project and asked me to sort of come on board and help out. So I cover a lot of the Web3 side. He covers all of the the software development side, and so LinqAI was born.
Awesome. And so I know we've had a little bit of trouble bringing up the website that we wanted to bring up that would really show everything in great detail. But in the meantime, why don't we pull up your LinqHub here real quick?
Actually, sorry, Brad, if you look in the private chat, we have, I put the link in there for you.
Okay. Awesome.
And that sort of highlights the first product, our flagship product, Marketer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me pull that up and share that screen here real fast. And that's going to be where. Let me see here. It looks like when I clicked on that link, it just brought me to a sign up page.
I'd go straight to LinqHub then. Yeah, I'll have a chat with them. It should go through to a holding page that basically showcases Marketer, but yeah.
No problem. Let me pull this up here and get over here. There we go. So this is the LinqHub, and while you're maybe kind of going over a little bit about it, I will see if I can get that other website up and running.
Okay. So LinqHUB is our Web3 platform. You'll see that on the left-hand side you have sort of a series of selections. The top two blocks are our yield farms. The 1.0 was our initial farm, and that closes at the end of this year. And farm 2.0 is open now for rewards, slightly earlier than anticipated. It has an additional function and an initial farm that we're offering to holders. Next page is the ecosystem page. Inside the ecosystem page, you will have all of our partners. So if you that top banner is open for advertising. So if any of our partners want to advertise there, they can do so. And then if you scroll down, you'll see a list of partners that we have, and the partners are selected based on their ability to bring something to the space. So whether it's, like, for example, Carbon Browser has an actual tool that you can use, real world use case stuff. Travala and D-Travel do travel. You can pay for travel, book it through and pay with crypto. Just some more examples of the products we have on there. There are a lot of AI chatbots. There's a lot of AI tools and AI projects. 3 Protocol have just released a credit card that you can pay, a Visa card that you can pay crypto. So that's how we've selected the products. You can go on there, you can vote for them, you can review them, you can rate them. So if you click view more on some of them, you'll see it goes into a bit more depth, and you can do those sorts of things on there. And that helps us sort of grow our ecosystem, as well as getting eyes on the platform and knowing what sort of decent projects there are out there. We also share information back and forth as well, best practices and co-marketing. So if you move to the next page, is our Earn AI page. That's sort of our reward. So if you hold a certain amount of tokens, you get to then vote these different pages. If you scroll down, sorry, Brad, slightly, you'll see the different options that you have available. They become grayed out, so to speak, or active, and then you can unlock rewards, and the rewards are based off of a form of revenue share. So we essentially pay you for suggesting products, voting on partners, and what you'd like to see next in our sort of portfolio of tools. So that's the whole point of Earn AI. And then obviously the community page is just a sort of how to join the community, and then you'll see underneath that the apps. And those are the 3 apps that we have released so far. So the top 3 are the ones that are active, the ones below. So Marketer is a flagship product. It is the product that we have. It is essentially a social media ideation, creation, posting tool. If you think of Hootsuite, but bolting on sort of I guess a social media manager with Hootsuite, that's what it does. So you put your website on there. Marketer will then ingest all that information about you, about your industry, about where you sit in your industry. It's like a massive web of agentic frameworks that sort of sit laced over the top of each other, and they all, sort of compute this sort of data to sort of understand the best, understand your industry, understand where you sit in that industry as your company. So it'll then create a marketing campaign for you based on what you want to achieve, whether it be a call to action or a brand awareness, and then it will spit out however many posts you want. You can regen the images, you can upload your own images, upload your own videos, you can edit the posts. There's a myriad of things you can do inside of Marketer, and then you can post. You can attach X, Facebook, Instagram, and you can post to any of those platforms simultaneously. So it really is sort of a start to finish solution. So, and that kind of leads on to sort of what we're trying to achieve, and what we are trying to achieve is automating workflows for SMEs, and then and then also for consumers down the line. So this tool is there to aid social media managers. It's there to aid SMEs and to allow them to sort of have a brand or grow a brand in the space where that's quite congested, and sort of go from there. But Marketer is the flagship. Creator, I'll just briefly touch on Creator and Composer. Creator is a text to image generation tool that uses Flux and Stable Diffusion, which you won't get from something like Midjourney, and it's free, completely free to use. And Composer is a text image, is a text sort of development platform that allows you to sort of create social media posts or articles in the format of different social media. So it's kind of like a Marketer light, so to speak, single post stuff, fast and effective, but not the same sort of compute power as marketer.
Awesome. I was looking at that the marketer software a little bit earlier and thinking, that would be perfect for some of the things that I'm looking to do with, my Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. Yeah. And so a lot of the things that I was looking at look like they would be great for companies, but I can see from what you just shared here with all of the other things, Travala is actually a company that I'm very familiar with. I had started investing in them way back. I want to say as early as about 2019 or 20, really caught a really good tip from a good friend of mine back when it was about 1 or 2 cents, and rode it up to probably 40, 50 cents and did very well with Travala. But I love traveling. And then it's funny that you mentioned 3 Protocol. We actually just had, oh man, why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? Last name Robertson. Okay. Is it Grant? Grant. I want to say Grant. Yeah, Grant Robertson on the show from 3 Protocol just a few weeks ago. Amazing looking project. Really excited about that, and my community was really cool. Happy that we shared 3 Protocol. So you guys definitely have some tremendous partnerships, and for a company that just launched 7 months ago, man, I'm super impressed. You've gained a lot of traction and are doing some amazing things.
Thanks very much. Gained a lot of aging as well at the same time, but yeah, it's been a journey, but we do have some very decent partners. Yeah.
Awesome. We didn't talk about this before we hopped on. Usually I like to kind of get permission before I do it, but we'll just do it on the stream. Do you mind if I run over and show my community a little bit of the tokenomics on CoinGecko?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, no problem at all.
Awesome. So, one of the things that, my team is always looking for, folks, is, for projects that we believe have some potential. So this is as good a time as any to throw out there that this is not financial advice. George and I are not financial advisors, but this is a project that part of the reason that we brought this to you folks was because we were excited about what we saw when we were looking, at the tokenomics. It's sitting here right now at about 12 cents with a market cap of a little over 25 million. And even the fully diluted market cap is only sitting at about $117 million. Folks, if you go to the markets here, you can buy this token on several big exchanges. You can also get it on Uniswap right through your decentralized wallet if you would prefer. And, I also love a token that's had a little bit of a pullback. We all know that the markets have gotten, beat up a little bit over the last few months. And so this token peaked on July 26th at 28 going on 29 cents, and it's down about 57%. So right now, potentially could be a great time for you to dollar cost average and to start building a position in LinqAI. Do your own due diligence. Never take my word or any influencer's word for anything when it comes to investing. Never invest money that you can't afford to lose. But we really like the look of this project. And something else that we're really excited about, folks, is that AI is 1000% one of the biggest narratives of this bull market and just in the world in general. AI is taking over, and there's a lot of incredible uses, a lot of ways that AI can improve our lives. And we think that the team here at LinqAI is onto some, amazing technology. So I kind of clicked off the page. Was there anything that you wanted to add as far as the tokenomics or the price or anything at all?
The only thing I'd say is that we made an announcement a little while ago that stated that from August to December, we would burn all of the token unlock. So we have a linear vesting unlock. So we have a 25% supply circulating, as you pointed out. But we have, for 5 years, we've sort of drip fed it into the system. So it's a growing ecosystem over the next few years. But we decided for 5 months for the full amount of tokens, which I think is 69.4 million tokens that will be burnt in January. So they'll just be stored and nuked in January. So I think it's something like, well, I do the maths. It was something like $2 or $3 million worth of tokens to be burned. So stemming the supply, so that's probably things that people aren't maybe aware of.
Awesome. Yeah, that's important stuff there for sure. And then how do you guys use the token for utility on the platform? Is it used to power the different apps and to pay for the different services?
Yeah, so essentially anyone that holds over 100,000 tokens, as we mentioned with the NEURAHUB, they get the reward element, but that's through the voting. So they're almost like a vote to earn system. So there's a utility element there, but also they do get access to all of the products, the top models for all of the products completely free. So Marketer is, at the moment it's something like $269, I think, for the full package. So that's completely free to anyone that holds 100,000 tokens or more. So the utility is in every single SaaS product that comes out, it'll be free of charge. Obviously, Creator and Composer are free at the moment, but eventually they'll have a small price tag attached to them. And anyone that holds a token gets all of that SaaS stuff completely free.
Awesome. And last but not necessarily least, I wanted to pull up your Twitter page here real fast and show all of my viewers. This is one of the ways that you can connect with LinqAI and stay up to date on all of the new things that they have going on. I've always believed that, community is commerce, and you can see these folks have worked very hard and have built an amazing community. They've got over 40,000 followers. They're followed by NEURAHUB and Bitcoin, Bowhunter and 11 other people that I follow. And so, they're very much working hard to make this project a success and to reward, those of us that are supporting the project, in its earlier stages. Other than the Twitter account here, which you guys can go get connected with them at LinqAI. And folks, we're going to have the link to their Twitter, the link to their Discord, the link to their Telegram. All of that will be in the description of the video. But other than Twitter, where would you like guys to, where would you like the community to come find you? It looks like you have a Discord, looks like you have a Telegram.
Discord and Telegram, whichever suits you. People are normally one or the other, we find. So any means possible. We have email, however you want to get in touch with us, get in touch with us. It's not a problem.
Awesome, folks. So we're going to put all of the links to the description, or all of those links down in the description, so you can go connect with the team. And then hopefully in the not too distant future, we're going to do a little bit more content. I would love to go and purchase some of the tokens, show people how to buy the tokens, and how to interact with some of the ecosystem and stuff too. So stay tuned for more great content coming out about LinqAI. In the meantime, George, is there anything else that you would like to add, or that we want to touch on before we let you get back on with the rest of your appointments for the day?
No, not at all. It's been a pleasure coming on and talking to people like yourself, Brad. So thank you so much for having me. And I would say anyone that joins the community, have a little look around. Like Brad said, do your due diligence, and be super skeptical, be super critical. But we'd love for people to try the tool and then give us their opinion so we can make it better.
Awesome. Well, once again, George, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to staying in touch. Have a great day.
Thanks very much. You too. Cheers, Brad.